Making a fire safety plan with the family. Sit down with the family and discuss fire and how quickly it can take hold. Even a small fire can spread in minutes. You will need to know about the lethal effects of smoke inhalation. More than half of all fire fatalities are the result of smoke inhalation, as well as the more obvious danger of burns. Agree on a fire safety plan, including an escape route and what to do if there is a fire. Make sure everybody knows how to use any fire equipment you have. If necessary, write the fire plan down as a reminder. What to include in your family's fire safety plan. A. Fire escape route and refuge. Agree your first escape route. The best option is the normal route in and out of the home. Choose a second escape route to use if the first one is blocked, and keep both routes clear of obstructions. Decide where to meet outside, by a lamppost, in a neighbour's garden, etc. If you can't get out via any planned escape route, you'll need to have an agreed room where you can all take refuge. A room with a window and a phone is the most suitable. It's good practice to have an escape window in every bedroom. Building regulations for new two-storey dwellings state that all habitable rooms on the first floor and all inner rooms, those entered via another room, must be provided with an escape window. Everyone should know where the keys for doors and windows are kept. Make sure children know never to move them when playing. B. What to do if there is a fire. 1. Get everyone out. The most important thing to remember in a fire is to get out fast. Make sure everyone in the house knows about the fire. Shout and get everyone together. 2. Be quick. Tell children never to go looking for favourite toys, clothes or pets, and never try to investigate or put out the fire. 3. Shut all doors. Only open the doors you need to get out. Close any open doors, and if you need to open a door, check it with the back of your hand. If it's warm, don't open it, as the fire is probably on the other side. 4. Beware of smoke. Smoke is poisonous and can kill you, and children are more susceptible because their lungs are smaller. Crawl on the floor where the air is cleaner and keep your nose as low as possible. 5. Call the emergency services. Once you're out safely, call the fire brigade, ambulance and police as necessary. Don't panic and try to speak clearly, giving the address and explaining whether anyone is trapped. It's worth teaching your children what to say in case of emergency for situations like this. Never go back in. Ensure children know never to go back, even if they think someone is still in there. They will endanger their own lives and hamper the rescue. C. What if the escape routes are blocked? If the fire is between you and your escape route, you have to decide what to do. 1. Window. You may be able to escape through a window if it's on the ground floor. Only escape from a first floor window as a last resort. If you have to choose this option, there are a few steps you can take to keep you and your family from serious harm. Cushion your fall with bedding, pillows, and anything soft. Don't jump. Lower yourself by the arms from the window ledge. If there are 2 adults, one should go down first to catch children, while the other should lower the children as far as possible before letting them drop. It may be worth investing in a fire safety ladder for your own peace of mind. 2. If you can't escape through a window. You need to keep safe together in the building. Choose a room, you may have agreed this in your escape plan, with a window and a phone. Shut the door and seal it with bedding and cushions to block out the smoke. open the window and call for help. Lean out if you need to breathe, and keep drawing attention to yourself. 3. Fire safety products. Smoke alarms and smoke detectors. These are more important than fire extinguishers. 1/4 of all people killed in home fires are asleep at the time. A smoke alarm with a working battery would have saved almost all of them. Fire blankets. They're good to use on fat pan fires on the cooker, or for wrapping around someone whose clothing is on fire, which are good for the kitchen but not general use. If you buy one, make sure it conforms to the British standards. Fire extinguishers. Small fire extinguishers are available to tackle a variety of fire types, but no single type is totally effective on every type of fire, so consider carefully before you buy. If you have one, make sure all responsible family members know how to use it and that small children know never to touch it. Position it somewhere you can get to it quickly, like the hall or landing, and never try to tackle a fire unless you feel it's safe to do so. Fire ladders. These are compact ladders which come in a variety of lengths and can be stored under a bed or on a landing and unrolled in case of an emergency escape through an upstairs window. Fire safety precautions in places other than the home. Schools. All schools have plans and practices for what to do in a potential fire. It's really important to take fire safety tests seriously. Never tamper with safety equipment such as extinguishers. These could be needed to save a life. Never set off a fire alarm as a joke. Public places. All public buildings must have a fire escape route. Exit signs and assembly points should be clearly indicated. Follow these and the instructions of officials in a calm, safe and purposeful manner. Running and panicking can cause more harm and result in highly dangerous crushing. Use staircases, not lifts, as there is always a risk of being trapped in a lift. Be aware of those that may be disabled or needing help to leave a building. The danger of hoax calls. It's always better to make a genuine 999 call than to risk a potentially dangerous situation getting worse. No one will be angry if it turns out not to be an emergency. This is very different to making a hoax call. A hoax call is deliberately calling out an emergency service as a joke. This is so dangerous. For example, a fire engine called out for a hoax may mean that those who genuinely need help are left longer in danger. Not only does this cost thousands of wasted pounds, but it could result in a death elsewhere.